marvelous hello, friends and loved ones, how are you today? Do you know what today is? It's the 1-year anniversary of my very first video! Yay! Now back then, you guys may recall, I said... See, when I bought my N64 from a local game shop, there were only 2 games in the entire store that I was able to afford. Glover, and... some... wrestling game. I don't actually remember which one. Let's say it was this one. Well, I decided to take a look and see what Little John was missing out on by finally talking about this one. Now, I've played wrestling games before, mostly Know Your Role for the PS1, WrestleMania 19 for the GameCube, and SmackDown vs. Raw for the PS2, but I've never played this one, although I've seen it's got some pretty good reviews. So today we're going to talk about the game that everyone's been wanting me to talk about since that very first episode. Let's get started. I'm just kidding, by the way. Literally no one has ever asked me to play this. Ever. Right off the bat, there are 2 things I noticed about War Zone. The first is that this is still when they were called the WWF rather than the WWE. This did confuse me as a child, because I assumed they were the same organization, and that every time someone dove off a turnbuckle or drove an elbow into someone's face, it, like, helped pandas or something. But then again, I also thought Panda Express and WWF had the same logo, so my purchase of orange chicken from the Pearl Ridge Mall food court went to help pandas or something. Basically, I was kind of a dumb kid who thought it was really easy to help pandas. The second thing I noticed is that all of Warzone seems themed around, like, metal stuff and bunker symbolism, and everything looks really rusty. I think I need a tetanus shot just to use this menu. I do want to point out I love that right on the menu we have an option for biographies. Like, it's not just me, right? There is something genuinely funny about seeing a biographies button on this screen. Well, we may as well check it out and see who some of our wrestling options are going to be. Okay, I know I shouldn't be too harsh on the graphics, because this is an N64 game from the 90s and all, but all of these people just look wrong. Their heads are wrong, their faces are wrong, everything is just wrong. I mean, I'm looking at Mankind here, who's supposed to be wearing a metal mask to make his face all weird, but he doesn't seem that different from some of these other guys. Okay, I think I've gotten my fair share of biography, so let's try some actual wrestling. So the first mode I tried was Challenge Mode, because it's the first option. I guess this is like the game's equivalent of an arcade mode, where I just fight through a bunch of other wrestlers to become champion. Now let's see, who do I want to be? Wait, I can be The Rock? I didn't even know he was an option in this game, which I would have known if I'd only brushed up more on my biographies. Well, obviously we've got to pick Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Press A button to start? Okay, I choose the L button. Haha! I'm pretty sure that joke has been around since we've had A buttons. Matches in this game have commentary by Vince and JR, and it's pretty nice, actually. At first. You find they repeat a lot of their dialogue pretty frequently.
You have to be impressed with this rookie sensation.
I'm sorry, what did you just say about The Rock?
Rookie sensation.
A 7-time WWE champion.
Rookie sensation.
The Rock will forever be the people's champion.
Rookie sensation.
I feel old. Hey now, why are you all booing The Rock? Doom doesn't come out for another 7 years after this game. So in regards to the actual wrestling in this game, it seemed simple enough. I can strike, do some grapples, this health bar goes down, but beyond that, I'm gonna confess early on, I have no idea how to do anything in this game. How do I pin? Why am I stunned so much longer than they are? Why is Farouk planking onto The Rock's crotch? I was beating this guy up for around 8 minutes, thinking I was doing pretty well before I just got pinned and lost. I don't know about you all, but I'm starting to appreciate Glover a lot more than I did a year ago. So after that insane butt kicking I just experienced, maybe I should try my hand at training and see if I can learn some moves. I was able to get some of these moves to work, and some of them not so much. My favorite is when the training mode teaches you how to get into a hold, because you can't push any buttons afterwards. So the 2 fighters just look like they're sharing a hug that goes on for a little bit too long and becomes that right level of awkward. Now that I've mastered about 3 moves, I think I'm ready for another match. A cage match this time. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to... And I lost. Alright, how about we try a Royal Rumble match? I mean, that's 16 wrestlers, 4 at a time, all duking it out amongst each other. I can't be in last place there. I'm the first one eliminated. I'm in last place. Also, the match doesn't end when you're eliminated, so I just had to watch the remaining 15 fighters beat each other up until someone won. Yeah, I know I could have just exited, but then I would have missed out on such entertaining moments as this, and, you know, I got a chuckle or two at this. One thing I genuinely love about this game is when the audience gets really riled up and they start chanting the name of their favorite wrestler. It really gets you into the spirit of the fight.
Is out cold. The lights are on, but no one's home. He's down at
Mewtwo! Mewtwo!
Okay, well, clearly I can't win any matches, so I may as well check out the Create a Wrestler options. I always like seeing this mechanic in games like this, and I've often found wrestling games offer a lot of cool customization. I mean, heck, that's why you see so many videos on YouTube of people just making their favorite characters. Hey, look at that! There's an option for gender. After seeing nothing but male superstars in this game, I wasn't sure if we could make... Oh. Well, never mind then. The choices are pretty standard fare. You can choose body type, skin color, and hair, which, with this being an N64 game, means you're really just choosing the color and consistency of peanut butter smeared on top of their heads. Okay, well, this is boring. I'm bored. Let's just hit random a few times and see what we... Yes! This guy. Right here. This is the guy! Look at this majestic WWF superstar. He's perfect. And his name? Dave. America! And we get to choose his theme music. Well, I don't want to pick any of the existing wrestler themes, so let's try Kiss My Grits. That sounds pretty American. Sorry, The Rock, but I'm gonna be taking Dave America into my next match. Don't be sad, though. Maybe you could try your hand at acting or something.
Oh, you better not know anything. Put me down!
I'm just kidding, Mr. Johnson. I love you. Really looking forward to the Rampage movie. Let's try a weapons match. Maybe I won't get my butt kicked as much if I have access to chairs. By the way, if anyone was curious, you pick things up with left C, because that makes sense. But look, I'm not going to drag this out any longer than I need to. You can all probably guess what happened. I got my butt kicked because I still don't actually know how to do anything. The opponents send me into stun after one hit, where it takes me several to do the same to them. I also stay in stun a lot longer than they do. I still have no idea how to actually pin. Usually it's down in one of the buttons, but I couldn't figure it out here, and I lost, okay? Now, this was around the time that my game crashed and my capture stopped working, and as the game let me know when I first booted it up, since I didn't have a controller pack, I wouldn't be able to save my game. This meant that Dave America was... gone. I was never going to see him again. We had some pretty great times with Dave America, didn't we? Like, who could forget this moment? Oh, and this one was pretty great too. And this one... Oh, wait, no, don't show that one. Dave America. Gone, but never forgotten. Farewell, Dave America, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Now, I know what some of you were probably thinking by now. Have I just been watching a YouTube video about a guy playing a game where he couldn't win a single fight? Of course not! That'd be stupid. So anyway, let's dive back into WWE WrestleMania 19 for the Nintendo GameCube. You know, the game we've been talking about this entire time. Warzone? What's that? We're talking about WWE WrestleMania 19 for the Nintendo GameCube. So let's see, I made a quick wrestler and his name is Me. Me ended up being incredibly powerful and kicking all sorts of butt, including The Rock, Goldberg, and Kurt Angle. And then Me beat up Brock Lesnar and won the heavyweight championship belt, and everyone loved him and no one wondered whether or not Me was absolutely terrible at wrestling games. The end. I've earned this. Actually, I bought it just for the sake of doing this video, and I actually need to take it back to Walmart in 14 days if I want my money back, so, I'm probably just gonna go do that. Might grab some Taco Bell or something while I'm out. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. So, I'll see you guys around. Bye! Happy 1 year anniversary, everybody! Oh, and if any of you were ever wondering what became of me, he got kicked out of the WWE because he jammed a fork into Vince McMahon's face. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on my 1 year anniversary video. I can't believe it's already been a year since my first review. I want to thank everyone who has supported me this past year, shared my videos, left feedback. You are all amazing, and I can't thank you enough for encouraging me to do what I love. For old time's sake, why not consider giving this video a like, or maybe leaving me a nice comment. You can also subscribe for more videos in the future so you can be a part of my 2 year anniversary special next year. If you want to check out another one of my videos right now, you can click on that TV to see what I ranked as the top 5 sodas in video games. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care.